Good morning, tipsiers. Ranger Dave coming at you from about 10,000 feet in the middle of nowhere, south of Sargent, Colorado, northeast of Creede, Colorado. We are at the trailhead of segment 20 of the Colorado Trail. We're actually hiking backwards today. So over this next weekend, we have segments 18 and 19. Should be about a little over 27 miles. Not too bad on elevation gain. These are some of the quickest and easiest segments of the trail as far as elevation gain and loss. So far, great weather. It's been a really rainy spring here in Colorado, and last night you could see every star in the sky. This morning, bright blue skies. Can't beat it. We're at the Eddyville Trailhead, which is where the end of 19, beginning of 20 meet. Not a bad place to camp. You can see behind me, got the bathroom here. Got several campsites. Not a bad place at all. The road here wasn't too bad. I would say with the Subaru, you can certainly make it. Forestry Service, thank you for maintaining that. It wasn't bad at all. Anyway, we're about to pack up and hit the trail. We're gonna probably take on about 17 miles today. Let's get to it. Sit back, relax, pop open that cold one. You know what to do.
It's a little chilly.
Well, just hit one of the high points of segment 19, having lunch in a beautiful aspen field. Solid lunch, peak, refill came through again. Have to get that one again. We'll talk about that on another video. Boy, the creek crossing, creek fording earlier, that was a ton of fun. I've been sloshing about in my boots all morning, but we're drying out. Lockout made the observation that our feet all smell like low tide, which was great. We're going to keep pushing on. We got another probably 9.5 to 10 miles today. Should be fairly easy going. So it's time to eat a little chocolate and let's go. Well, good evening, tipsiers. Ranger Dave coming at you from camp. We did goods. How many miles did we do today?
18.5.
18.5 today. Most of that was segment 19. We were probably about 4 to 5 miles in on segment 18. And as you can see, number one, I'm sunburned, even with a hat on. Boy, that's great. Number two, the very beginning, I guess I should say the very end of 19 was actually fairly pretty. There was a river running in a valley, there were woods, some camping, so overall solid. And then it was the Baton Death March. Sorry, I can't even talk. There was probably 8 miles exposed in the heat, in the sun. That was pretty wicked. It wasn't tough hiking. It was just really, really hot. And as you can see, I even got sunburned from it. Anyway, we made camp at about 4:30 and we barely moved since then. But hey, we need to celebrate with a Colorado infused beverage. So with me this evening is something a little different. It's in this little shot glass. It is gin from Woods Distillery out of Salida, Colorado. We've featured one of their whiskeys before, but this is their gin. They're a smaller distiller. They have a tasting room in downtown Salida. Strongly recommend you check that out. What caught my eye is I like gin. I like gin and tonics. I like some different things with gin in it. And this is not your ordinary gin. This is a barrel rested gin. And so when you normally see gin, it's clear and smells like bug spray. But this one kind of has a yellowish hue to it. It's almost got like a little tequila hue to it. It has some different aromas of normal gin, and it smells fine for gin. But some chocolate coffee notes as well. So it's pretty interesting stuff. So I thought tonight we'd taste it just straight up, and then got a little surprise for you. So here's the living long, loose, and full of juice. And with me over here, he's out of the shot, is the goods. And the goods has some whiskey that I brought. So no harm, no foul. I offered up gin and everyone said, nope, not feeling that, which is fine. So here we go. All right. So it definitely tastes like gin if you like the botanicals and whatnot. I happen to, especially like a lavender and juniper berry infused gin, like heavy on those type of botanicals. This one does have that kind of coffee chocolate taste that I've noticed from the whiskeys out of Woods Distillery. It's not bad by itself, but I think I would prefer the more botanical infused items. Not that this is bad, but hey, you can't taste this straight up. It's gin. So let's have a little gin and tonic action over here at 10,000 feet, and with me is my little koozie that my family got me for Father's Day. Thank you for that. And inside of this is a Fever Tree gin and tonic. By the way, Fever Tree, not made in Colorado, the gin and tonic to get. Get Fever Tree, especially the elderflower gin and tonic. This one's a diet one because, hey, I'm watching my figure up here at 10,000 feet. But anyway, let's pour this in here. There we go. So first ever mixed drink for Tipsy Above Treeline. Got a little gin and tonic action in here. Mini gin and tonic. Here's living life long, loose, and full of juice. Let's go. Goods is over here just still sipping the whiskey like a gentleman. This is much better. And I would expect that, but it puts a different spin on it. The chocolate coffee taste, it's pleasant in a gin and tonic. I don't know if I would drink this all the time, but it's interesting. It's one of those, maybe like a satellite strategy if you're a gin fan. You got your core strategy, which is your core gin that you really like. I have a few myself. This is that satellite strategy wild card to try to give people maybe a different flavor. And I wonder just what could be added to it to make it even better. I don't have that answer now. I'm not big on mixed drinks, but this is delightful. I would drink this on a summer evening, just like I'm doing now. Anyway, check out Woods Distillery. They have some really solid stuff, especially on the whiskey side. Check out their gin. You might like it. We're going to go to bed in a little bit. We have about 9 miles tomorrow to finish out segments 19 and 18. And I'll just say this. We're doing these mainly because we have to. We're trying to complete the Colorado Trail. These are not segments I would say, oh, you need to go out and see those views, baby. They're not there. They're just not there. I think that so far, and I'll fill you in tomorrow when we get back to the car, if there's anything to salvage out of this, it would be maybe camping around the trailhead that we camped at last night, that Eddyville Trailhead, I believe it was. Had a bathroom. If you're going to be out hunting, camping, hiking, hey, I don't think that's the worst thing. But boy, we're really reaching to say something nice about these trails. Just one of the few segments of the Colorado Trail I'm just not that passionate about, but we're going to get it done. Anyway, enjoy the rest of the video. We'll have some shots for tomorrow, and I hope you're living life long, loose, and full of juice. Till next time. We made it. Got a little summer beer action from our previous video. Little lemon shandy. Got the goods rocking the dad bod shirtless. Got lockout. Losing some weight over there. It's a great time. Appreciate you joining us. I'd say overall, at segments 18 and 19, you know what? They're there. They're out there. We hiked them. That's about as nice of comment as I can say about them. If you're doing the Colorado Trail, you have to do them. I guess one silver lining is you do see the San Juans in the background, almost jeering at you to continue to see something pretty. We're about to hit the car, or gosh, I can't even talk. We're about to hit the road in the car. Hope you're living life long, loose, and full of juice. Until next time.